Well, Virginia crews spent last night and early this morning pre-treating the roads to get out in front of the snow. Our Jeanette Reyes has spent the morning checking on the conditions in the Commonwealth. She continues our Storm Watch team coverage right now, live in Mobile Track 8. Jeanette, where are you traveling now?
Well, right now we're on 95 South, Melanie, and I got to tell you, VDOT crews have done a pretty good job with the roadways, especially the interstates. Take a look here. It's all pretty much just vanished. Eileen was describing the snow here, saying it was mostly wet. It's hard to build a snowman, but I tell you, when that kind of thing happens, that means you have clearing of snow pretty quickly, and that's what we're seeing here on I-95. But as you go into those side streets, those neighborhood roads, it's certainly a different story, and part of that's because you're not having as many cars driving through, but still you're going to find some slick roadways, a lot of slush, a lot of snow on those side streets, and it's going to take a while for that to melt away. Right now we're just above freezing, some areas below freezing, but that's kind of helping in some ways, but certainly the conditions are much better. Now VDOT was out in full force today. Nearly 1,500 crews were out, and we always tell people to give them room, give them space, let them do their job, and it seems like people have also kind of heeded that advice as well, which has also helped. There have been a lot of delays, a lot of cancellations. That's also making for roadways not so busy, not as busy as they usually are. But one thing you can do to help out these VDOT crews, especially as they start to work their way into those neighborhood streets, is if you could park your car on the odd-numbered sides of the streets, that'll help them out as well. It'll also give you a larger or wider space to drive through once you head out this morning. As far as the snowfall, it seems to have tapered off. In fact, we can barely see those snowflakes falling in this area, so that's certainly some good news. Looks like we have finally gotten through all of this, but as Eileen was mentioning there, if you are staying home today, good luck building some snowmans. It looks like it's probably not going to work out as best as we'd like on a snow day like this one, but so far, so good as far as accidents and people just taking that advice to take it slow, and if you can, just go ahead and stay home. Back to you.
All right, good view on 95 South, though. Thanks so much, Jeanette Reyes, traveling in Mobile Track 8. To the district now, and the D.C. snow team is out in full force today. Starting at 1 this morning, more than 200 trucks were sent out on their routes. Crews have pre-treated the roads, especially the bridges and the ramps, with brine since then. And officials are asking D.C. property owners to put de-icer or salt on their sidewalks. And this winter weather, it has hit all around our region. Let's head now over to John Gonzalez. He's been tracking the storm in Maryland. And John, you're in St. Mary's County, right?
That's right, Melanie. And is it me, or does this sound like a broken record? Not the biggest snowstorm this morning, but the worst possible time. It started at around 4 o'clock this morning and has gone right through the morning rush hour. And here in Mechanicsville in St. Mary's County, take a look there. That's a good 3-4 inches of snow on the ground, and we're talking it's sticking everywhere, not only on the grassy areas, the bushes and trees, but also on the main thoroughfares. This is Route 5, very busy Route 5 here behind us that goes through town, and, well, that's probably the most pavement we've seen all day long. The plows, as Jeanette said in her report, they've been doing a fantastic job here in Maryland as well, trying to stay on top of this. They treated last night and overnight, and this morning, well, they've already got the plows down, and you see some of the guys here. These are some of the private contractors in the parking lots here for the businesses. They've been plowing this parking lot here over the past 20 minutes, and they're trying to take care of all the snow, even though, well, it's been pretty relentless. It's still coming down, and we've also heard reports of a number of accidents here in the area. In fact, this pickup truck you see here behind me, well, that was involved in an accident. The woman was taken by ambulance to the hospital. She's being treated for what looked like minor injuries. We talked to her briefly before she was transported. She says she was headed down a hill not far from here, and a car behind her was not able to stop and slammed right into the back of her. So a scary situation as the roads become more treacherous this morning. So you definitely want to take it easy out here and delay your travels if you can. And, of course, give those plow trucks plenty of room to maneuver this morning. Reporting live, John Gonzalez, News Channel 8.